Rainy Friday. Welcome to the main gymnasium here at Edgerton High School, home of the Bulldogs, as we are getting ready for the championship game of the Boys Varsity Route 49 Classic, tipping off in just a few minutes from right now. The game will feature as the guest team on the scoreboard. The visitors will be the Antwerp Archers. They'll be in their road blue with the white numerals and white trim. And the home team tonight, the Hicksville Aces. Aces in their home whites with the red numerals and the black trim, looking to defend their undefeated 9-0 varsity record and pick up another year's worth of having the Route 49 Boys Traveling Trophy in the trophy case at Hicksville High School with a win here tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight, Chris Warner. He's running the camera and also operating the laptop, overseeing the OBS software and the live stream. And we are looking forward to this game tonight. The early game in the consolation matchup, if you're just joining us, it was a thriller with the Bombers winding up beating the Edgerton Bulldogs. Eden wins it 48-43 to take the cancellation game. And we'll get ready to get this one started shortly. Hey, I want to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. They include our platinum level underwriting supporter, and that's ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks also to our 3 diamond level underwriting supporters, underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. And our good friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Thanks also to our gold level underwriter, Subway of Hicksville, where Al and the gang say go Aces, proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game Award. And to our silver level underwriting supporter, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, their main branch in downtown Hicksville. They also have a branch right here in Edgerton, Ohio. They're underwriting all of our Route 49 basketball coverage this year, as well as selected other sporting events and other HIX-TV programming coming up in 2023. We're so glad to have you with us. They're getting ready for the introductions, and of course, they'll do the national anthem just as they did in game number 1 and introduce the players. And what we're going to do is we'll step aside and send it down to the floor announcer for the national anthem. We'll be back with you, and we'll have the starting lineups for tonight's action for you coming up at that time. And we'll get ready to get this championship game underway right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Again, coming to you live from Edgerton, Ohio on this Friday night.
Welcome back to the final game of the Route 49 Classic. On behalf of the Edgerton High School Board of Education and Administration, we would like to welcome you to GD Bank Shout Report for tonight's contest between our guests, the Hicksville Aces and the Antwerp Archers. In order to make this evening's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means following the rules, speak and act responsibly, show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, officials and coaches, administrators, authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. High school sports would not be possible without high school officials, so please be respectful to the hard-working officials serving today's athletic event. And if you think you have what it takes to make the big calls, sign up today at highschoolofficials.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all who have served our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy daily, please rise, direct your attention to the flag, and join in the singing of our national anthem.
our national anthem. And as I reinsert myself back into the broadcast position. Okay. We'll get ready to get things started for this championship game here tonight. They're getting ready right now. They're introducing the officials, and they're recognizing some of our media people that are here tonight. Yeah, our media, no, that was us. No, they mentioned us too. So they did that the other day.
Yeah,
too.
They did that last game as well.
I know. So we're not. That's just me being. So they're getting ready for the starting lineups, and we will do the same. Let's begin with, again, the guests on the scoreboard tonight. That's the Antwerp Archers, and they're starting 5 for tonight. They will start number 2, Parker Moore, a 5'10 senior. Number 10 tonight, Carson Altimus, 6 foot even, and a junior. They've got like 6 or 7 juniors on the team, a couple of seniors, and 1 freshman. Let's see, number 11, Reed Leasty, 5'10 and a junior. Will get the start tonight. Also, number 21, who burned up the floor last night, 6'4" junior Landon Brewer. He'll be one to keep an eye on tonight. And finally, number 33, 5'10 and also a junior. That's Camden Fuller. Over on the Aces side of the basketball, we'll say. First off, we want to say congratulations. So I don't know if we mentioned it or not, but earlier today, the junior varsity finished up the junior varsity Boys Route 49 tournament, and the JV Aces were the winners of the championship game. So congratulations to the junior varsity Aces. They've got a Route 49 title as well this year. Starting 5 for the Aces tonight, number 2, 6'4" senior Aaron Klima. Number 3, also getting the start tonight, 5'8", senior Brody Balzer. Brant Langham wears number 5. He's 5'10" and a sophomore. Jaden Rosales at 5'6" and a sophomore wears number 11. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Aces here tonight, the big man, number 33, Alex Gordon, 6'5" and a senior. The Archers are coached by Doug Billman and, of course, Tony Tier, the head coach of the Aces. So it'd be kind of nice to have a sweep on the boys' end with a Route 49 championship for both the JV and the varsity boys. We'll see what happens in the next 32 minutes. Well, 42 if you count the 10-minute halftime. We're going to get ready to get this one underway, and no surprise, it's going to be Brewer. And it's going to be Gordon facing off in jumping center circle. Here comes the official, and we're going to get ready to get this one underway. Glad to have you with us again, Bill and Chris, calling the action for you tonight. Coming to you live from Edgerton High School on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Tips up, controlled by the Aces, and we're underway. Rosales with the ball. To Gordon on the wing. Gordon gets it to Langham. Langham kick it out to Balzer. As again, they'll just sort of size each other up here early on. Klima will drive into the paint. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Rosales. Jaden for 3 off the iron and no good. Grabbed by the Archers quickly down the floor. Up and that's going to be a 2-shot foul on Alex Gordon. Looked like he had mostly ball, but then he ran in to Parker Moore. So Gordon will pick up an early personal foul. That'll be his first and team foul number 1 for the Aces. And Parker Moore will be at the line to shoot 2. 7:26 to go in the opening quarter. And he'll get that one to bounce in. So it's a 1-0 game. Moore will get one more. Got them both. Moore gets his first 2 points of the night. It's a 2-0 game. Archers. Balzer over to Klima. Klima down to Gordon. Gordon gets it to Balzer, back to Klima. Klima on the wing. Guarded by Brewer. Bounce pass over to Balzer. Brewer picks him up. And now Rosales. Rosales take down the corner to Brody Balzer. Off the back of the iron and no good. Brewer grabs, then it's Moore off to the races again. Parker Moore comes down, holds up, lets the rest of his teammates catch up to him. 6:49, and now Brewer. Brewer with a fadeaway. That's going to be no good. They'll punch it out, catch it before it crosses half court. Moore guided by Rosales. To Brewer. Brewer inside to number 13 into the game, which is Derek Hines. Oh, okay, that's 33. So I said it didn't look like Hines. 33 is Fuller, Cam Fuller. Fuller gets it to Ultimus. Ultimus back to Brewer. Down to 6:03. Now Parker Moore goes in, lays it up and in. Easy as pie for Parker Moore, and it's now a 4-0 game. Aces have yet to crack the scoring ice. Balzer down low to Rosales. Rosales from the wing, in and out, no good. Ball winds up going out of bounds. Last touched by the Aces. Couple of trips down the floor, and so far the Aces not able to get anything to drop. Moore brings the ball up. Slips on the floor. He's down on a knee, broken loose. Gordon picks it up. Gordon will kick it back to Balzer. Balzer to Klima. The Aces look to take advantage of the turnover. Balzer to Rosales. Rosales will take it in. Lays it up, not enough on it. It comes up short. Brewer grabs the rebound. He'll toss it down to Ultimus. Shot up. And good for Carson Ultimus. So the Archers have come here tonight ready to play. They're not going to be put off by the undefeated record on the Aces side, and they've taken the early 6-0 lead. 4:49 left to go in our opening quarter. And again, the first time out of the evening called by Coach Tony Tier, who's having a kind of an animated talk with his players. Bill Murphy, Chris Warner, again, we're glad to have you with us tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. For the 2022 Boys Varsity Route 49 Classic Championship game.
Bill, I think I might have just saw a special guest on the Aces coaching staff. It looked like I saw Michael Myers.
Oh, he's been helping out. Yeah, he's been volunteering and helping out on the coaching staff. Been there for the last couple of games.
Oh, I have not been here for the past couple of games, so it's for the first sight for me.
I know. That ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Aces. Braxton Heisler going to check in for Brant Langham. Aces down 6-0, inbounds to Rosales. To Klima. Klima working his way, trying for some help, gets it to Balzer. Balzer to Rosales. And they'll run the wheel a little bit. Now Gordon goes in, puts it up off the glass, in and out, no good. Almost carried the ball, but Brewer hangs on to it. Brewer gets it to Leasty. Leasty kicks it back outside. Now to Ultimus for three. That'll be short. Gordon grabs the rebound. Almost loses it to Leasty from behind, but gets it right back. Tosses it to Rosales. Jaden brings it across the timeline. Rosales back to Klima. And Klima tripped a little bit, goes down, gets the ball to Rosales. Rosales up and in, there we go. Rosales gets the first points of the night for the Aces. It's a 6-2 game. Moore will bring it up for Antwerp. Tosses it over to McMichael into the game now, wearing number 5. That one picked off by Gordon. Rosales over to Heisler. Braxton. It's back to Rosales. Rosales loses the ball, gets it back. Now to Klima. Klima will get the basketball under control and work it inside the arc. Loses it again, gets it right back. Now Rosales looking things over to Balzer. Brody, pull-up jumper off the back of the iron, no good. Brewer with the rebound. He rockets it down to McMichael. McMichael, turnaround jumper up and no good. Gordon grabs the board. Alex Gordon gets the ball back for the Aces and to Rosales. 2:28 to go in our opening quarter. Aces down by 4, 6-2. Heisler with the ball to Brody Balzer. Back to Rosales. Rosales. Heisler. And now back to Klima. Klima gets it to Balzer. Balzer, cross court, stops, gets it to Heisler at the top of the key. Heisler drives in. He'll kick it out to Rosales. Rosales spins around, puts it up off glass, no good. Gordon goes for the rebound, but McMichael snatches it from him. 145, Brewer with the ball for the Archers, up by 4. Brewer bounce pass down into the corner. Driving Moore, it's knocked out of bounds by Rosales. Back into the game now, number 33, Cam Fuller, and also into the game for the Archers, Xander Smith, wearing number 12. Gordon will have a seat, and Sheets will come in for him. Tatum Sheets on the floor now for the Aces. Minute 36, inbound pass, and that's going to be a foul on Sheets. No, it's going to be a jump ball. Okay, we'll take that. It'll stay with the Archers. McMichael's getting ready to handle the inbounds. McMichael gets it in to Brewer. Brewer takes it out on top. Over to Ultimus. And then back down to McMichael. Now to Fuller. Fuller drives in. His pull-up jumper is off the back of the glass. No good. Rosales grabs the rebound with 1:11. Aces down by 4. Klima driving into the paint. Puts it up and in. First basket of the night for Klima. Makes it a 6-4 game. Aces still down by 2. Brewer to Ultimus with 49 seconds. Smith to McMichael. He puts it up, no good, and Sheets grabs the board. Off to Rosales. 39 seconds, and here come the Aces looking to maybe tie this one up. Sheets to Heisler. And he'll get it to Klima. Rosales. They're going to hold for the last shot here. Down to 10 seconds. Balzer for a long 3, in and out, no good. Brewer grabs the rebound. He launches it the length of the court, bounces it off the iron. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Man, a fast-moving and low-scoring game after 1. It's the Antwerp Archers leading the Edgerton Bulldogs, leading the Hicksville Aces. It says Edgerton on the scoreboard. 6-4, Antwerp over Hicksville. We've got some time. I want to say a big thank you to one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you're looking for one that's brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, Check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory anytime online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale. At the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Buzzer sounds. We're going to get ready to get this second quarter underway again. It's 6-4. The Antwerp Archers with the 2-point lead here tonight. Aces will have the ball to get the second quarter underway. Brody Balzer will get ready to inbounds to Rosales. Rosales down to Balzer. Inside the Sheets, he tried to loft it into Klima, but Brewer is just a little bit too tall. Brewer takes it the distance and lays it in. Landon Brewer, with his first tonight, makes it an 8-4 game. Braxton Heisler working around, looking for some help. Gets it out to Klima. Klima trying to drive in. Back to Heisler. Heisler guarded by Brewer. Over to Sheets now. Sheets to Klima. Klima. Nothing there. He'll kick it out. Rosales, it's going to be short from three-point land, and it's grabbed by Moore. Moore flips it over, but Xavier Smith gets it, and he'll get it to Landon Brewer. Brewer to McMichael. Back to Smith. And back to Moore. And now Brewer again. From three. That one's off the back of the iron. Long carry out, grabbed by Klima to Rosales. Gesundheit, Chris. Gesundheit again.
Thank you.
Brody Balzer. Now to Rosales. Now Braxton Heisler as they'll work it around the perimeter. Inside, but Klima has to come back out. He tries to drive in. Balzer thinks about it, and now three from Klima off the back of the iron and no good. McMichael skies to grab the rebound, and here come the Archers. Moore holds up, flips it over to Brewer. Brewer drives in, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Brewer. Landon Brewer picks up his first personal, and that's team foul number 1 on Antwerp. So far, 6:06 to go before halftime, and both teams each have only committed one team foul. Aces get the ball back, and Rosales will bring it up the court to Sheets. Heisler, and then back to Rosales again. Gordon back into the game for Hicksville. Langham to Heisler. He'll hand it off to Klima. Klima driving in. Puts it up and off the glass, good. And we're going to have another offensive foul. And that's going to be on number 33, Fuller. That's his first and team foul number 2 on the Archers. 5:31 to go. Aces get the ball back. Klima flips it in to Rosales. Here we go. 8-6. Archer lead cut to only 2. Klima looking to see if they can even this one up. Heisler now. And he'll kick it out to Gordon. Gordon to Rosales. Rosales feeds Gordon back out to Klima, but they don't take any shot with that. Klima in and out, looking for some help. He'll turn around and put it up off glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Klima ties it up 8-all. 4:44 to go before halftime. McMichael gets the bounce pass from Moore, gets it over to Brewer. Brewer Kicks it out to Ultimus. Ultimus drives in. He'll lay it up off glass and good. Carson Ultimus, 4 points for him now. And it's a 2-point lead once again for Antwerp, 10-8. Getting ready to check in for Antwerp, Savina, number 32. Braxton Heisler. Now to Alex Gordon. Gordon to Rosales. Rosales blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Aces. And again, our media friends down on the stage come under fire. The ball goes flying out their direction. Rosales looking to get the ball inbounds. He'll launch it in, and it's going to be stolen. Moore anticipated that, ran up and picked that pass off on its way to Klima. Ball goes out of bounds on the missed shot. And the Aces will get the basketball back with 3:45 to go before halftime, down by 2. Braxton Heisler better watch himself, and that's going to be on number 11, Reed Leasty. Yep. Leasty will pick up his first personal. That's team foul number 3 on Antwerp. 3:36 to go. Foul on the floor. Rosales gets the ball from Klima. Jaden drives in, and he'll feed it off to Balzer. Balzer thought about it, but he's going to take it back out. Now he'll reverse course. Rosales for 3 points. Got it. Jaden Rosales hits the 3 to make it 11-10 Aces. I think that's the first lead that they've had in the game. Leasty now for the Archers to McMichael. McMichael drives baseline. Nothing there, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Rosales, I believe. Yep. Jaden Rosales with his first personal. That's only team foul number 2 on the Aces. Not a lot of fouls being called in this first half. Sheets will come in for Klima. Langham going to check back in as well. He's going to spell Rosales. Parker Moore inbounds the ball. And just inside the three-point arc, Brewer. And then the putback, no good. And Leasty's going to get fouled by Langham. Grant Langham with his first personal. That's team foul number 3. Again on the floor, so out of bounds to the Archers, down by 1. Parker Moore into Brewer. Brewer. Bounce passes over in the corner. That's Leasty, puts it up and good for 3. Leasty with the three-pointer to make it 13-11 and put the Archers back up by 2. 2:25 to go before halftime. Heisler's going to drive in. It's going to be stripped from him. And for the breakaway, Leasty all the way down, up, off glass in, counted, and he'll go to the line. So the Archers with an offensive explosion here. Up by 4, Reed Leasty at the line, and that foul is going on Sheets. That's his first, team foul number 4. And timeout before they take the free throws. 2:17 to go. It's going to be a full 1-minute timeout called by the Aces. So while we've got some time here, we're going to say a big thank you to our platinum level underwriting supporter. And that, of course, is ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located on Industrial Drive in Hicksville. A terrific world-class facility. You can find out more about the many solutions they have for business and industry Check them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. We want to thank Denny Vetter and the whole crew over at ARC Solutions for their platinum level underwriting support throughout all of 2022. They underwrote the station in its entirety, all of our programming, all of our live streaming, across all of our platforms. We cannot thank them enough. Hope you will do the same as well. Our platinum level underwriting supporter for 2022, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, and online. Again, www.arcsolinc.com. Reed Leasty at the line. He completes the three-point play. Makes it 16-11. The Aces down by 5. Rosales gets the pass from Klima. Rosales driving around, getting a little help from Gordon, kicks it back out to Sheets. Sheets over to Balzer. Balzer with 1:55 to Klima. Klima working around. Klima driving in. Klima kicks it out to Balzer. Brody for three, in and out, no good. Fuller grabs the rebound to Ultimus. Down the floor to Leasty, up and no good, and grabbed by Klima. Come back the other way. 1:25, Rosales with the ball. As we near halftime, Aces down by 5, 16-11. Into Gordon. Gordon shot right below the bucket. Turnaround, put back by Klima, no good. He's going to try it again. No good. And this time it's grabbed by Savina. Savina will get it over to Ultimus, who'll go to McMichael. Guarded by Balzer. McMichael under a minute now. Gets it to Ultimus on the wing. Ultimus drives baseline. Puts it up under the basket. No good. It's going to be tied up. Jump ball. It'll stay with the Archers if it is. And that is the call. Heitzman comes into the game. Brewer back out on the floor as well for the Archers. Moore launches it in to Ultimus with 50 seconds. Driving baseline, feeds it off to Leasty. It's off his hands, backs to Heitzman and then to Brewer. Brewer hands it off to Moore. Moore back down to Leasty. Leasty driving in, guarded by Sheets. Turn around, puts it up, no good. Grabbed by Klima with 31 seconds. Klima launches it down to Gordon, gets it to Sheets with the layup and good. What a great play. Assist Gordon. Bucket for Sheets. It's 16-13 now with 15 seconds left in the half. Brewers is going to hold it for the last shot. Brewer down to 5 seconds. Brewer rockets it down to Heitzman. His shot's too late. And that's the end of the first half. We've played the first 16 minutes of this Route 49 Classic Varsity Championship game. And it's the Antwerp Archers leading the Aces at halftime, 16-13, the halftime score. Welcome back to Edgerton High School in the main gymnasium as we're getting ready to get the second half underway of the championship game of the 2022 Boys Varsity Route 49 Classic Tournament. Bill Murphy, Chris Warner, glad to have you with us. If you're just joining us at halftime, it's the Antwerp Archers leading the Hicksville Aces 16-13 on the scoreboard. Let's take a look at the unofficial scoring from the first half. First up for the Aces, their scoring breaks down this way. Tatum Sheets had a bucket for 2 points in the first half. Jaden Rosales had a 2 and a 3 for 5 points. And Aaron Klima with 3 buckets for 6. And that makes up their 13 points. The 16 points for the Antwerp Archers breaks down this way. There was Landon Brewer with 1 bucket for 2 points. A bucket and 2 free throws for Parker Moore for 4. 2 buckets for Carson Altimus for 4. And Reed Leasty with a bucket, a 3-pointer, and a free throw for 6. And that makes their 16 points. So it all tallies up. And the final seconds will count down. And we'll get ready to get the second half underway of this varsity championship game. Again, you're watching the Route 49 Boys Varsity Championship. The Classic Tournament coming to you live from Edgerton High School right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Bill and Chris, glad to have you with us tonight on a rainy Friday. Aces will have the ball to start the third quarter. Brody Balzer getting ready to handle the inbounds. Brody gets it into Rosales, and we are underway in the second half. Rosales looking things over. Down to Gordon. Gordon feeds it underneath, a little bit high. They'll have to kick it back out. Now to Balzer on the wing. Tried to get it into Klima. Balzer to Rosales. Rosales drives in. Kicks it out to Klima. Aaron backing in. And he has it knocked away by Moore. Moore quickly down the floor. Moore's going to hold up and kick it back out. Leasty from three-point land buries it. Reed Leasty, his second 3 of the night. And now it's 19-13, and just like that, the Aces find themselves down by half a dozen. Langham puts up the shot. It's going to be short underneath the Langham, and then picked off as he tried to get it out to Klima by Leasty. Leasty has it slapped away by Klima. Klima grabs it on the baseline. Now to Rosales. Quick hands and a fast-moving exchange of the basketball here early in the third quarter. Klima guarded by Altimus, gets it to Langham. Langham over to Rosales. Rosales on the floor, gets it up and gets it to Langham, kicks it back to Jaden. Jaden pull-up jumper, gets it. Rosales hits. 7 points now for Jaden. And it's 19-15, and the Aces close to within 4. Brewer with the ball for the Archers. Brewer bounce pass. It's picked up by Langham. Turnover, and he'll flip the ball over to Jaden Rosales. And here come the Aces. Quick throw down the floor to Gordon. Gordon to Rosales. Rosales will take it back out. Back to Alex Gordon. Gordon powers his way in, up off the glass, and good. Gordon makes it 19-17. Aces within 2. Parker Moore. Bounce pass to Brewer. Brewer to Leasty. Leasty off the hands of Fuller, but they keep possession. Leasty, no good. And that's going to be a foul on Antwerp. I think that's going to be on Moore. Yep. Parker Moore picks up his first personal, and team foul number 1 for the Archers in this second half. On the floor, so it'll be out of bounds to the Aces on the baseline. Brody Balzer, nice exchange, and again, Gordon gets it to Rosales, hits him on the run, but Rosales not able to get open enough for a shot. Now to Gordon, and back to Jaden Rosales. He'll drive in again. He kicks it down low to Gordon. He'll bring it back out to Rosales. 5:05 and the clock rolling in this third quarter. Rosales drives in, and he's going to be called for the travel. McMichael coming in, and Fuller will step out for Antwerp. And Gordon will come out. Sheets in for Alex. Excuse me. So Parker Moore with the ball for the Archers. They're up by 2. Leasty guarded by Heisler into Brewer. Brewer almost in a triple team, manages to back out. Brewer drives in, pumps, puts it up and in. 4 points now for Brewer. 21-17, and the Aces back on offense. Klima to Rosales. Now to Sheets, is all working on the wheel. Braxton Heisler. Now to Sheets, and then back to Klima. Klima looking for some help. Goes around, Altimus puts it up, no good. Altimus grabs the rebound, gets it to Moore. Moore up the floor behind the back dribble to beat Rosales down into the corner to Leasty for 3, and it's good. Reed Leasty makes it burn. It's 24-17, and it's a 7-point lead now for the Archers. Sheets with the basketball for the Aces. Guarded by Leasty, gets it over to Balzer. Balzer to Braxton Heisler. Heisler to Klima. Closing in on 3.5 minutes to go. Rosales gets the basketball. And now to Sheets. Klima thought about the 3. Moves in a little closer, puts it up off glass. No good. Rebound Brewer for the Archers. Brewer quickly up the floor. Brewer flips it behind him. Moore takes the 3-point shot, no good. Leasty grabs it, and now Altimus for 3, top of the key, and that's good. And timeout on the floor, not a surprise there, as the Antwerp Archers have exploded and have taken a 3-point halftime lead up to 10 points in the third quarter with 3:02 left to go. 27-17. And I think that they set a full timeout. So we'll take some time to say a big thank you to Subway of Hicksville. Subway of Hicksville, where Al and the gang say go Aces, and invite you to download the app to your mobile device. Take advantage of great in-app specials. Mobile ordering as well. They can have your food ready for you to pick up when you get there. They got curbside pickup available as well. Subway of Hicksville, proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game Award that we hand out at the end of each Aces varsity basketball broadcast that we do here on Hicksville Community Television. Want to thank them so very much for that. Subway of Hicksville. It's a great place to stop before or after the game or anytime. Subway of Hicksville, again, they're proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game Award that will be given out at the end of this contest here on HIX-TV tonight. Timeout over. Aces down by 10, 27-17. They'll have the ball on the baseline. 3:02 left to go in our third quarter. Route 49 Boys Varsity Championship game. Rosales. 2 balls around the wing. Balser bounce pass to Braxton Heisler. Back to, he tries to flip it inside to Klima, right back to Balser, back to Klima, back to Brody. Now to Rosales. Looks like they might have been trying to get somebody to get a good look at a 3. Klima across to Heisler. Heisler drives into the paint, almost loses the basketball, puts it up, and good. Braxton Heisler with his first bucket of the night. 27-19. And that's a travel. Right in front of the official. If he hadn't called that hop right in front of him, everybody was about to go ballistic. But they make the proper call, and it's a turnover. And here come the Aces. Rosales brings the ball up court. 2:07 to go. in the third quarter. Heisler with the ball, top of the key, flips it over to Rosales. Now to Brody Balzer, and back to Heisler. Heisler flips it to Rosales. Balzer for three, in and out, no good. Brewer grabs the rebound. Brewer quickly up the floor. Brewer spin move, puts it up, and good. Landon Brewer does a little more damage and puts it back up to a 10-point deficit for the Aces, 29-19. Gordon to Rosales. Minute 15, Jaden spin move, puts it up, and no good. He gets and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Aces, last touch by Antwerp. Smith is going to check back in for the Archers, as Ultimus will come out for a breather. Fuller back into the game for Antwerp as well. Balzer gets it into Jaden Rosales with a minute 5. Rosales to Balzer, down to Gordon, up, no good, and out of bounds. Aces will hang on. Nice feed in to Alex Gordon. Gordon couldn't get the ball to drop. Rosales will get ready to handle the inbounds with 56.4 seconds left in the quarter. Rosales gets it in. Quickly back down to Jaden. He'll feed it over to Balzer. Balzer for three. Back of the iron, no good. And Gordon grabs the rebound but lands out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Archers with 49.2 seconds.
Well, they gave Gordon a foul, actually.
All right. No, they only have one foul on the.
That'll be Gordon's second.
Well, like I said, they haven't. Okay, there we go. Gordon comes up with the ball. Gets it to Rosales with 32 seconds. Rosales still not across half court. And he gets the 10-second call. Oh, man. There's just nothing going right for the Aces right now. Down by 10, and they turn it over. It'll be the Archers' ball, 28.2 seconds left in the third quarter. They'll get it into Parker Moore. Bounce pass to Fuller. Fuller to Leasty. Back to Fuller. Top of the key. Over to Ultimus on the wing. Fuller for three. Got it. And that's the end of the third quarter. Man, that one was all Antwerp. 16-13 at halftime, but at the end of three, it's 32-19. A 13-point lead for the Antwerp Archers. Well, we've got some time here, so we'll say a big thank you to another one of our diamond level underwriters making our coverage possible. That's the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Your good neighbor pharmacy with a full pharmacy to serve you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. Also medical equipment and supplies and over-the-counter medications as well. They also have greeting cards, gifts, and sundries, candles, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, and lots more. It's a great place to stop in and just browse around. Make it part of the itinerary every time you're doing your shopping in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank the Myers family again for their diamond level underwriting support. And if you're interested in more information about getting a COVID booster or a flu shot, feel free to give them a call at 419-542-6218. The Hicksville Pharmacy, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart, downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Underway in quarter number 4, the Archers with the ball and the lead 32-19. Brewer, pull-up jumper, off the iron and no good. Rosales grabs the rebound. Here come the Aces. They got a lot of work to do if they want to get back into this basketball game. Bounce pass to Alex Gordon. Balzer for three, short. And rebound to Brewer. Brewer loses the ball, but Moore gets it back. Parker Moore feeds it over to Cam Fuller. Off the iron, no good. Put back, count it. Ultimus with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. Carson Ultimus makes it 34-19. That'll be the first foul on Aaron Klima. That's team foul number 2 in this second half on the Aces. And again, Carson Ultimus at the line, looking to complete the three-point play. 7:20 left in regulation. Ultimus misses. Rebound comes down. And that's going to be a foul on Leasty. Leasty gets his second personal, and that's team foul number 2 on the Archers. So out of bounds on the baseline to the Aces. Balser flips it in to Rosales. 7:15 to go in the game. And Rosales loses the basketball. It goes out of bounds. I think last touched by Antwerp. Yep. Rosales gets the ball, feeds it down low to Langham. Langham goes through traffic, gets it out to Klima. Klima drives in, spin around, put up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll see if it was last touched by Langham or by Ultimus. Looks like Ultimus had his hands on it last. So the Aces will have the ball out of bounds. And I think they'll retain possession. We'll see. Yep. I think that was last touch by Ultimus, trying to save it before it went out of bounds again. So Balzer will do the inbound. He gets it into Rosales with 6:58 to go. Rosales to Balzer. Brody looking things over. Gets it to Langham. Langham flips it over to Rosales. Oh, to Heisler. Heisler puts up the shot. No good. Ball being volleyballed around. And falling all over and trying to get it. It's going to go to the Aces on the possession arrow. 34-19.
Number 11 for Antwerp going to be getting the foul for a push.
Yep.
It's going to be his third.
So Reed Leasty, his third personal. He'll have a seat. 6:37 to go. 3 team fouls now on the Archers, and Hicksville with the ball on the sideline. Evidently the ball was a little sticky or damp or whatever. They're cleaning it off a little bit. Balzer gets the ball into Rosales. 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. Langham. He said he carried the ball on his hip. Well, he might have a point. Heisler takes it in, puts it up, no good. Ultimus grabs the rebound. He gets it over to Fuller. Fuller down to Brewer. Brewer drives in and gets the ball stripped, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Langham. Good hustle for Langham. He's getting a round of applause from Coach Tony Tier. Brewer. And that'll be an offensive foul on Brewer. Landon Brewer picks up his second. That'll be team foul number 4. So team foul number 4 on the Archers. And Brody Balzer will get ready for the inbounds. He gets it into Klima, who tosses it over to Rosales. Here come the Aces, down 15. Heisler to Klima. Rosales feeds it down to Balzer, out to Heisler, back to Klima. Klima loses the ball again. And Moore tries to feed it to Brewer. It's slapped out of bounds by Rosales. Klima's going to come out, and Gordon back in for him. Aces down by 15, and not sure if they're...
Sheets back in as well
Yep.
for the Aces.
Inbounds, and that's going to be... And that's going to be on Gordon. White 33, or Heisler 23, okay. Heisler picks up his first. That's team foul number 3 on the Aces. Goes out of bounds, and Parker will go from the baseline to the sideline to try the inbounds again. Gets it into Brewer. Brewer running into some trouble, feeds it down low to Leasty, blocked. Rosales grabs it and will come back the other way. 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Aces down by 15. Rosales to Balzer to Gordon. Rosales again looking to get a good shot. Sheets bounces it off his foot and turns it over. It's blocked by Rosales, and then it's shot out of bounds. It's going to be Ace's ball as it goes up onto the stage. A couple players follow it up onto the stage, and it'll be Hicksville's basketball on the baseline. 4:54 to go in regulation. Sheets and Heisler come out of the game. It's Gordon, Langham, Balzer, Klima, and Rosales, the original starting 5, back out on the floor. Again, down by 15 and having a hard time generating points here in this second half. Langham to Klima. Klima to Gordon. Gordon back to Klima. Klima to Balzer for 3, in and out, no good. Rosales tries to get it, he does. Looking for some help, gets it to Klima. Klima doesn't take the shot, gets it inside to Gordon. Gordon puts it up off glass, no good. And it comes down into the hands of Leasty, who flips it over to Brewer. Brewer up the court, and timeout, Antwerp Archers. So timeout on the floor. We're just about halfway through the fourth quarter. 4:14 to go. And the Aces seeing their situation getting a little more precarious as both their undefeated season and the chance to be Route 49 varsity champions maybe starting to slip away a little bit. Still have a lot of time and a lot of basketball can be played. I mean, a lot can happen in 4 minutes and 14 seconds. So we'll just see how this one plays out. Again, Bill and Chris, glad to have you with us. And again, hope you are enjoying the coverage on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. We are very pleased to be able to be here to bring it all to you. We want to say a big thank you again to Edgerton High School for allowing us to be here, giving us a great vantage point, and letting us live stream the action for you. Been a real pleasure being here the last couple days. And we had a great time when we were hosted by Antwerp High School for the girls' Route 49 as well. So always a pleasure to be able to go on the road during the regular season, visit some of our other area schools. Had a lot of fun. Antwerp with the ball and the inbounds. They get it in, and we're back underway. Parker Moore, spin move to Brewer. Brewer over to Leasty now. Leasty in a double team, gets it to McMichael. Back to Leasty, and down in the corner to Ultimus. It's partially blocked. Leasty saves it, gets it into Moore. Moore will kick it back out to McMichael. Now back to Moore on the wing. He hits the deck. It'll be a foul on the floor. And that's going to be on Klima. That'll be Aaron's second. And that'll be team foul number 4, committed by the Hicksville Aces. Score remains unchanged, 34-19. Brewer gets the inbounds. He's double teamed by Balzer and Gordon. Gets it over to Altimus, back to Brewer. Brewer will flip it over to Moore. Moore, bounce pass down low to Altimus, up and in. Altimus gets a great feed and the easy layup to make it 36-19. Balzer spin move out to Langham. And we'll put that one up. No good for Gordon. Moore gets the rebound. Moore up the floor, 3:05. He'll kick it back out. Leasty for 3, no good. Altimus with the putback, no good. Ball loose on the floor and onto the floor. And a whistle. And I think it's going to be a foul and a push off on Ant. That'll be on Parker Moore. That's his second personal. And that's team foul number 5 on the Archers. 2:58 to go in the game, and evidently a slick spot on the floor that the officials are going to take care of before they put the ball back into play. Brody Balzer getting ready for the inbounds. Into Rosales. Rosales across half court with 2:53 left in the game. Sheets to Heisler. Rosales up off glass and good. 7 points now for Rosales. 21-36. Still a 15-point deficit for the Aces. Moore falls over, and they call a timeout. It'll be a quick 30-second timeout with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in regulation, as it looks like it might not be the Aces' night tonight here at Edgerton High School. Again, when this one wraps up, we'll do a quick post game, and probably what we're going to have happen is that Christopher's going to sort of lock the camera down in a wide shot, and he's going to grab our GoPro and take it down onto the floor, if he can make it down there.
Yeah, if I can make it down there.
And he's going to take some photographs for the post-game ceremonies, the awarding of the trophies and the naming of the all-tournament team. And I'm going to hand him a couple of Subway Player of the Game certificates and Subway gift cards. He can maybe hand a couple of those out while he's down there. We're back in action. Brewer to Lisi down in the corner to Moore. Moore bounce pass in the inside to Brewer, and he's going to be fouled by Sheets. That'll be a 2-shot foul. Tatum Sheets will pick up his second. Oh, somebody forgot to charge the battery on the GoPro, eh?
The glories of being able to plug it into the laptop.
Well, there you go. We'll see if we've got enough. 2 minutes gives us enough juice. That one's good.
Okay.
So Braxton Heisler picks up his second foul. And that's team foul number 6 on the Aces. Inbounds quickly. They rocket it down to Cam Fuller. Fuller kicks it back out to Altimus, to Brewer with 1:54. Moore on the wing. Back to Brewer. And Brewer's going to get fouled, and that'll be number 7. That's going to be on Klima. That's team foul number 7, so that puts the Archers into the bonus. So the Aces can foul them to send them to the free throw line and get the ball back. Again, they're down by 16 right now, 37-21. That one's good. It's 10 points now for Brewer. He'll get one more. Misses that one. Balzer grabs the rebound and hands it off to Klima. Minute 40, Klima for 3. Got it. Klima hits the 3, makes it 38-24. Moore gets it down to Leasty all alone. Fuller up off glass and good. Klima gets it off to Heisler. Heisler puts up the runner, no good, and he'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be on blue 11. That'll be Leasty. That's the 4th team foul, or 4th personal on Reed Leasty. Braxton Heisler at the line to shoot 2. Heisler hits the first one. Braxton will get one more. Got them both. With the 2 free throws, it's now 40-26. Antwerp still up by 14. They get the ball into Altimus. Brewer to Moore. Back to Altimus. Down low, all alone. Leasty up and in. Leasty makes it 42-26, under a minute to go. Long 3, well short by Klima. Ball loose on the floor. Brewer across the timeline. Over to Moore with 40 seconds. Moore back to Brewer. Brewer kick it back to Moore. Brewer's going to get bumped from behind. It'll either be going to be on number 5, so that'll be on Langham, his second. That'll be number 8, and Landon Brewer will be at the line once again, shooting 1 and 1 as they clear the benches and they let the younger players come out so they can have some floor time in this championship game, as Coach Tony Tier has pretty much conceded. So with 29.3 seconds, the Antwerp fans are getting ready to celebrate. They're going to be the Route 49 champions. Landon Brewer hits the free throw. Brewer will have one more. Misses that one. Rebound up and in by Brewer for 2 more. 45-26, 23 seconds remaining in the game. Owen Stuckey is going to get ready to handle the inbound chores. Stuckey gets it into Austin Sanders for the Aces. Sanders over to Bronson Graber, excuse me. To Slattery. Graber's shot, no good. McMichael grabs the rebound, and they can just walk it up the floor. It's under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. The Antwerp Archers are the 2022 Boys Varsity Route 49 Classic champions as they defeat the Hicksville Aces 45-26. So they're going to congratulate themselves. And Christopher Warner is going to work his way out. And he'll head down. All right. Well, we'll see if, okay, we'll see how this works. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get ready for the announcement of the all-tournament team, and I'll try to keep up with that as well as work on getting these final points tabulated. Okay, I think that gets me up to date with the Antwerp Archers. And now let's put together the Aces. All right, so I think we got everything all put together, and I'm going to start with the unofficial scoring for the championship game, and when they begin the announcement of the alternate team and everything, I will stop, or I'll just sort of fill you in on what is happening down on the floor. But for the Aces, okay, they're going to get ready to announce the all-tournament team, I think, right now. So from Edgerton, Corey Herman will be the. So Corey Herman is going to be the Edgerton representative on the all-tournament team. Number 11. He had a huge night in the preliminary round. And only 8 points tonight, but he'll still be on the all-tournament team. And we'll see who the Eden representative. That's going to be Peyton Trausch. Again, no surprise there, 15 points in the consolation game win for Trausch tonight. So he'll get his plaque as he makes his way onto the court.
Congratulations, Peyton.
Peyton Trausch. There should be a couple from the Hicksville Aces from the championship game loss. Aaron Klima and Brody Balzer.
Congratulations, Aaron and Brody.
Make the all-tournament team. And now for the Antwerp representatives. So Landon Brewer, again, no surprise there, making the all-tournament team. And Carson Altimus and Reed Leasty. So there you have it. There's the all-tournament team for the 2022 Boys Varsity Route 49 Classic. So they'll get them lined up for some pictures. Like I said, Chris Warner down there taking some photographs for us as well. We'll have those up on our Instagram a little bit later. And they'll turn around, face the crowd on the other side of the gymnasium, and then they'll get ready to award the traveling trophy. And again, that's going to reside in the Antwerp trophy case for the year, as they will be champions of the Route 49 Classic for 2022. And some more photographs down on the sideline. The three representatives from the Archers. And there are the Archers getting their championship plaque. Congratulations to them. Aces finish as runners-up in the tournament, second-place finishers overall. And then, of course, the Eden Bombers winning the consolation game, and the Edgerton Bulldogs finishing fourth. Unofficial scoring for the Aces in the championship game. They had two players with 9 points. Klima had 3 field goals and a three-pointer for 9. And also it was Rosales with three 2-pointers and a three-pointer for 9. It was 4 points for Braxton Heisler. Heisler had a bucket and a couple of free throws. And 2 points for Sheets. Sheets with a field goal. And a field goal for Alex Gordon, 2 points for him as well. On the winning side, the Antwerp Archers, they finished up this way. Parker Moore had a field goal and a couple of free throws for 4 points tonight. It was Camden Fuller with a free throw, or make that a field goal, and a three-pointer for 5. And then 3 Archers in double figures tonight. Carson Altimus with 4 field goals for 8, plus a three-pointer for 11 unofficially. Then it was Landon Brewer. Brewer had 5 field goals and 3 free throws for 13. And then Reed Leasty with a couple of 2-pointers, 3 three-pointers, and a free throw to finish up, leading all scorers tonight with 14 points this evening. So, again, congratulations to the Antwerp Archers, as, again, they're getting their photograph taken. I don't know if the camera's pointed that way or not. Again, Chris Warner down trying to give out a couple of Subway Player of the Game awards. We were behind a couple for the boys, so we've got a couple that we'll try to hand out to them. And if not, if you can't get them to them tonight, then we'll make up for it, and we'll get those to them next week when school resumes. So I do want to say a big thank you once again as we get ready to wrap up our coverage for this evening. First and foremost, let me thank once again all of our underwriters that made our coverage possible. Our platinum level underwriting supporter for 2022, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. We want to thank all 3 of our diamond level underwriting supporters as well. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. And a big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. If you'd like information on getting a COVID booster or a flu shot, give them a call at 419-542-6218. Thanks also to our gold level underwriting supporter, Subway of Hicksville, where Al and the gang say go Aces. Proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game Award that I'm going to be handing out here in just a moment. And we also want to say a big thank you to our silver level underwriting supporter, underwriting all of our Route 49 coverage this year, as well as some selected sporting events that we're going to have coming up in 2023. And that's the Hicksville Bank. Member FDIC, their main branch in downtown Hicksville. Another branch here in Edgerton. You can find out about the branches, their locations, their operating hours, and more. Go online and check them out, www.thb.bank. The Hicksville Bank, member FDIC. Well, before we finish up our thank yous and head on out of here, we do have a Player of the Game award to hand out. And this is one of those nights where it was just an off night for the Aces. I mean, that's all there is to it. So this is one of those times where you look at who did what in the game, and I'm also going to take into consideration the contributions that were made last night in the tournament game, as well as in the season. So what we're going to do tonight, the Subway Player of the Game, is going to go to Braxton Heisler. Braxton came in. He got 4 points this evening, and he's been doing just a great job. He comes in and takes over when Alex Gordon needs to sit down for a little bit, and he's been a great player and a great contributor. So we're going to take the opportunity to recognize him. So congratulations, Braxton Heisler. 4 points tonight in the losing cause. He is tonight's Subway Player of the Game. We got a $10 gift card from Subway for him, as well as a nice certificate. Congratulations to Braxton. So with that, I want to say a big thank you once again, to the athletic department here at Edgerton High School. They've been really helpful for the last couple nights, yesterday and today. Great position, great place for us, a good vantage point for the camera, and helping us out with a lot of things, making us feel very welcome. We want to thank them so much for allowing us to be here and to bring you the live stream coverage on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And thanks to all of you for tuning in and watching the coverage. We appreciate that. We had a lot of people watching these last couple of nights, and it makes us feel pretty good that we've got so many people out there that enjoy our coverage and what we do here at Hicksville Community Television. So again, thanks to all of you. aside from that, like I said, this is the last live stream and the last event that we'll be covering in 2022. And from all of us here at Hicksville Community Television, we want to again thank all of you for a great year this past year, and we're looking forward to a lot more cool stuff happening and a lot more fun coming up in 2023. So on behalf of all of us at the Village of Hicksville, at Hicksville Community Television, all of our staff volunteers, Chris and myself, let us be the very first to wish you a very happy new year in 2023. And again, have fun celebrating and enjoy yourself this weekend, but take care, be responsible, because we want all of you along with us for the ride next year as well. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Again, thanks so much for joining us this evening. Your final scores one last time tonight in the final night of the Boys Varsity Route 49 Classic. In the consolation game, it was Eden defeating Edgerton 48-43. And here in the nightcap, in the championship game, the Antwerp Archers put an end to the Aces' unbeaten streak tonight with a win, 45-26, the final score in the championship game. So with that, for Chris Warner operating the camera and overseeing the OBS software on the laptop and watching over the live stream, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a good night and